Hi Libra, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for being here and thank you for sharing your energy with me. I do appreciate it. Be sure and follow on TikTok and YouTube for me so that I can grow my collectives. And all the likes, comments, and shares really help push my channel out there too. So thank you for that. Whatever message comes out today is the one you need to hear. I've set that intention with Spirit. So I'm going to do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I'm going to pull two of these oracle cards, get an overall feel, and then we will dive into the tarot and get your message from Spirit. So we have imagine, imagine, and a leg up. Love it. Little polar bears, that's so cute. So imagine, number 20. This to me is just like your imagination. Like what could you even imagine happening? Like think of the best thing, best possible outcome. Turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity and illusions. Who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. And then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief. And soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. I love that card. It's really pretty blue too. And then we have the number 34, a leg up. Receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. You've come to a point where going alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with who can give you a leg up during the next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. I love that. Maybe just imagine all of the possibilities and all the things you can build with the right people in your life. You know, what do you want to build for yourself? And, you know, imagine that help coming in, the people, the resources, what it is that you do need. So do you guys do vision boards? Let me know in the comments if you guys do vision boards. I'm always curious if people actually do those. I do, just because it gives me reminders of my manifestations and things that I do want to call in. And I'm always focused on those things. You know, I'm always happy with where I'm at, and I'm very grateful for all the things that Spirit has done for me, but it doesn't hurt to always push for more, you know? I never want to get so complacent and comfortable. But I'm a Sagittarius. I love Jade. So let's see what the tarot has for you. So we have the Tower, 9 of Pentacles, the Empress, King of Swords, 5 of Swords, Judgment, the Sun, 4 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the 2 of Pentacles. Underneath we have the 8 of Swords. So I feel like you are very in your head about this. This is all about like limiting beliefs, holding yourself back. You feel stuck where you are. You know, you're not using your imagination. You're limiting yourself from imagining what it is that you could have here. You know, you're limiting yourself and you're limiting your mindset. And don't do that to yourself. You know, be open. Don't sit in this negative energy. So at the heart of this, we have the situation is the Tower. So there's definitely change going on here. This could have been like a very fast, sudden change. And, you know, you're going to need help from others in order to rebuild this tower. So this could have been, you know, an ending in a relationship. This could have been you losing a job, whatever it is. It could be different for each of you because it is a general reading. But there was a tower moment. You are currently going through a tower moment. So The blockage here is the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is about like your self-confidence, your self-worth. This is about like feeling, self-dependent and self-sufficient, I guess is the word I was looking for, and abundant here. So maybe this Tower moment has made you feel like you can no longer rely on yourself, that it kind of takes you out of your independence mentality. And it does kind of take a toll on your self-confidence. When you go through a Tower moment, it can really dig away at your self-worth. So the root of this is the Empress. And I feel like this is just you sitting in this Empress energy, this feminine energy, letting things come to you, this abundance, this growth. I feel like this is just you needing to be open to receive. And, she is very fertile and very creative. She is like the divine feminine energy. So this could also just be you opening to receive from others, from the universe, from other people that want to help you. This Imagine is about your creativity. What can you create in your mind? Be creative and be open to receive assistance from others. The Empress just kind of sits in her chair. It doesn't mean you don't do anything. The Empress she's not even lazy. I don't like that word. It's just, it's not that she's just sitting there doing nothing. She is, alchemizing. She is working on ideas. She's working on other things, but she's open to receive from the universe and from others. So in the recent past, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this is your sign. So this could have been you like stepping up into more of your King of Swords energy. This is about like using logic, your head over heart. So this could just be you, embodying that King of Swords energy and using your logic and your reason. Maybe this could also be like you're a little too, like you gained clarity, but you could be a little closed off. Like he can be a little cutthroat, I guess is the word I'm looking for there. So maybe be a little more open. Maybe you kind of stepped into more of this cutthroat energy, and you need to be a little more open to receiving. So in your subconscious, your higher self, we have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is about conflict. It is about, it is the swords, which is air, and that is your thoughts. So it's about conflict, disputes, aggression, but it's also about like choosing your battles. I feel like this is like a mental confliction for you. I feel like you're very mentally conflicted on whatever this Tower moment was for you. So again, it's going to resonate differently for each of you. I'm not going to pull clarifiers on the Tower because it could have been a relationship for some of you. It could have been a job loss for others. But in the near future, we have the Judgment card, which is like an awakening, a rebirth type of energy. So I feel like you're leaving the past behind, and this is you kind of embracing a new beginning and kind of stepping into this renewal type of energy. So, this is like finding purpose, finding meaning, kind of just stepping into like this rebirth energy, this regeneration. So your advice from Spirit is the Sun card, and the Sun card is about happiness, abundance, joy. I always look at this child here on the back of the horse. It's about like your inner child. What made you happy as a child? Be giddy, be joyful, be childlike again. This is about you finding your happiness. What makes you happy? What is your joy? Use your imagination. That's what you did as a kid. You used your imagination. What can you create in your mind? Because what you create in your mind, what you hold in your head, you can hold in your hand. And I do a morning meditation every morning with Bob Proctor. He says that, if you can imagine it in your head, you can hold it in your hand. You can bring your manifestations to fruition, especially right now, because the universe is bringing you people that can help you. The universe is helping you. You have this leg up right now in whatever it is that you can imagine for yourself. So be open and, be happy. Find your joy. Your current energy in your environment, we have the Four of Pentacles. So this could be about you saving. Maybe you went through a Tower moment and you're kind of like holding on to, your money right now, your fund. I wanted to say your funds. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but like maybe savings. You're being more frugal, and that's smart if you did lose your job. It can also be about controlling or holding on to things that no longer serve you, holding back from things. Maybe you're holding back from finding your joy. You're holding yourself back because of your self-confidence. You're just not feeling your self-worth because of whatever this tower moment was. But I feel like that's just your current energy right now. So your hopes and fears, we have the Lover. So maybe you're hoping for a love partner here, a partnership. This could just be about a decision that needs to be made, a choice that needs to be made. But I feel like maybe this is you wanting a union with someone. Maybe you had a tower moment in a relationship and you're wanting a new relationship. Maybe you're kind of healing from that and you're wanting a whole new beginning with a love partner or any kind of partnership. This is just about like choosing love and happiness. But I definitely feel like you're calling in some type of partnership here. That's your hope. So the overall outcome is the Two of Pentacles. This is about balance. It is about being flexible, going with the flow here. It is about, embracing the change, embrace the suck. I had a coach that said that to me all the time in high school. But yeah, I feel like this is just you, overall being flexible and being open and kind of going with the flow here after this tower moment. So what does Libra not see coming, spirits? What do they not see coming? I do like that King of Swords, like you standing in your power. I just feel like you're kind of closed off for whatever reason because of that tower moment. You're just limiting yourself because of whatever this tower moment was. And that can take a big toll on you. Look, you got 2 aces, though. That's awesome. This is what you don't see coming. Things are going to change fast. You have a new passionate beginning and a new emotional beginning here. Spirit is giving you these new beginnings, but you have to be open to receive. Don't be closed off like this. Don't do that to yourself. The Empress is very open to receive. Spirit is giving you this leg up. This is your leg up here. You have a new passionate beginning, a new emotional beginning. This could be a new job, a new career, new love partner. This could just be, new beginnings in whatever it is you're calling it. But it is coming in very fast. So you have to be open to receive that from Spirit. Don't sit in this closed-minded, negative energy. And I know that's hard when you go through a tower moment. But you have to understand when things fall apart, it's just an opportunity to rebuild. Look at it from a different perspective, and I know that's hard when you're going through it. I totally get it, but just be open to receive because Spirit has so much coming in here for you. You got 2 freaking aces. That's pretty awesome. So what do they need to focus on, Spirit? Actions and advice for Libra. 10 of Wands, lay down the burdens. Free yourself from whatever burdens you are carrying due to this tower moment. You got the 3 of Wands. Focus on your growth and progress, your self-confidence. Look ahead to what it is that you have coming in here. Don't focus on the past. Leave that behind you. Yeah, you got that Judgment. Leave the past behind. Focus on your intuition, that inner wisdom. Let your intuition tell you. Let your intuition guide you. You have those answers within. Trust in that higher knowledge. But yeah, free yourself from whatever burdens it is that you're carrying. This is like growth, progress. Look ahead to the future and trust your intuition because Spirit has some new beginnings coming in here. And this is going to be pretty awesome for you, Libra. So I love this for you. I'm sorry that you're going through a tower moment, but that will end and you are definitely going through a rebirth. Lots of new beginnings here. Spirit's bringing you, those 2 new aces and they're giving you a leg up. So focus on imagining your dream life here and try not to focus on the negative. That'll bring in all those good things for you. So I hope that this helps and I will see you guys next week. Bye.